Our teens are the first generation of humans to grow up with access to smartphones and social media. That makes it extremely difficult for us as parents to know what information and tools they need to navigate a world we didn't grow up in. We are constantly hearing horror stories about the dangers that lurk online, and it can make us anxious and concerned for the health and well-being of the young people we care about. It's important that we recognize that while there are risks, many people find meaningful connections and helpful, relevant information online. Telling teens to just avoid or abandon the online world is unrealistic and unhelpful. So how do we help the young people in our lives navigate, negotiate this tricky and constantly evolving terrain? Firstly, it's useful to understand what the risks are. For example, I've met many young people who have experienced sextortion. They've shared images of themselves thinking they were sending it to someone they could trust. Then that person threatens to share the images if they don't pay them. The second thing we can do is consider how we think about these incidents. These young people aren't stupid or bad. They are victims of a crime. The third thing I want you to know is that feeling ashamed in this situation prevents people from reaching out for help and getting the support that they need. Instead of shaming, piling on, or making fun of people in this situation, we can offer them understanding, compassion, and support. We want to work on what this support looks like and how we offer it. If we ridicule and shame people for making mistakes or being victimized, we are showing our kids what to expect if they make a mistake or are targeted in this way. So even before our kids experience anything harmful, we can let them know that if anything ever happens, we would rather they tell us about it. And we can let them know what to expect from us. Let them know that you will support them and work with them to find a solution to the problem. Maintaining open lines of communication, encouraging honesty and transparency are possibly the most important tools to address digital safety. Finally, we want to make sure that young people understand the risks of sharing sexual images with people who haven't asked for them and pressuring people to share pictures with us. There are multiple risks that go with sharing images with others and from receiving images from others. Consent is key, but even when we have an agreement with someone, there are still limits to the ethical and legal sharing of images. Remember, consent is freely given, ongoing, sober, and enthusiastic. For more information and resources on this topic, please check out needhelpnow.ca.